either, which I never really asked for.
Bobby
But
Friend.
Well, I think it's important. I think it's a really good song. I know I was watching the show. I think the day that Jake was on there, and you made it like later that afternoon or probably the next day and all. And so I know that it was truly inspired by what happened and all. So I'm a big fan of it, and I always drop your name when I play it, bro.
yeah, I appreciate it. And by the
Eh,
way, you don't have to do that. I'm not
Hey,
looking for any credit.
OJ,
I think it's only right.
OJ. When I played that song on one of my fan mails, that fan mail is now on Rumble. I always say the music was made by OJ.
Oh, I appreciate that. But again, Jake, I'm not looking for any credit. I made it for the fans of Jake. I didn't make it for myself. And
By the way,
and
we're streaming. Sorry.
that's what's good about it is that you made it because you are a fan and you saw that moment and you captured it. You weren't trying to go, "Hey, I'm going to do a quirky thing here." You heard a thing and you ran with it, and I love that true inspiration.
yeah, that's what I was doing. I was a huge fan of the network, and I was just trying to help out whatever way I could. If I heard something that, especially if somebody was singing or something like that, and then I would just jump on it and send it to them.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I'm streaming on I'm streaming the stream right now. I'm restreaming it.
It's all good, Jake. Yeah, go ahead.
Now, do you care to talk about why you and the network aren't like meshing right now or getting along, or would you rather not talk about that?
Oh
or?
no, not there. Yeah, no problem. It's
Ray
just the
DeVito's
fact.
going live.
Of course he is.
But no, it just boils down to Shuli's lies. It started with their treatment of Ray DeVito. I just didn't appreciate how they were trying to treat Ray, and them lying about Ray, trying to put Ray in a bad light. Okay, sure, Ray isn't the brightest bulb,
No,
easy target. I think they kind of changed their tune after Pottstown with Ray. I feel like they were going to let everybody go, not just you guys, but Ray DeVito was gone too until Pottstown happened. Now they have content with Ray, and they're going to use Ray, and they're going to milk him as far as they can milk him until it's dry. And then you mix in this producer Joe character and the lies he's been telling. And you mix that in with Shuli gaslighting his audience and lying to his audience about that whole situation. You mix that all together and you just kind of realize, like, wow, this guy is just a liar. Shuli is just a liar, plain and simple. And
I definitely get the sense that that they're overwhelmed with the network and all. I definitely get that.
Yeah,
for sure.
I
And as
by the
far as
way,
like, I know you guys are covering like the poster gate and everything. You guys still covering that with Bedabbler?
yeah,
By the,
yeah, that's all just
by the
fun.
way,
It is fun because I got to say that I bought
disclaimer.
the ticket real early and I didn't even know there was a poster attached to it until I heard you guys like busting on it. And I'm like, okay, well, what's all
By
this
the-
poster shit about?
By the way,
you know?
disclaimer, guys. Anything that OJ is saying is his opinion, not opinion of the Bobby Friend channel. No filter with Andrew and friends or Jake
Right.
Hudson. Don't be
Right.
offended.
Thanks for the
Julie.
disclaimer, Captain Obvious. There you go.
No. Obviously,
People
it's just
are
my
allowed to come on
opinion.
with opinions. Yes.
Oh yeah. No, I like
But
talking
I'm
about
worried
this
because I'm part of the Shuli network and I'm like
No, Jake, don't worry. It has no. This is all me, OJ by himself. We all have
all
different
OJ.
opinions, and that's what's wonderful.
and that's
about,
what I really like about you, bro, is that because I can tell that you have like your issues or whatever, and you know that I have an association, and you know that I like Shuli, but you're still
Sure.
Supportive of me, and I appreciate you for that.
Yeah, dude. I became a huge fan of the. I was busting balls in your chat saying, "Oh, I didn't hear of you until you left Shuli." But the fact is, I did see you on Shuli, but it wasn't until after you left, and I kind of just stumbled upon the Coffee and Pod show, and I was like, "Wow, this is the perfect morning show."
Yeah,
I would listen
thanks,
to you
man.
guys all morning.
Yeah, you've said that a lot of times, and because of the things that you say, and you kind of encourage me or inspire me to go, hey, this can be more than just coffee and pods, and so I'm kind of trying to evolve it into more of a rounded morning show, and a good part of that it has to do with your kind of your suggestion and kind of motivation, telling me that it might be good every day like that.
Dude, you got the energy, and people want to hear that energy in the morning. You might be lagging, hard to get up, get to work, or whatever you're doing in the morning, and you hear someone like you with that energy, and it gets you it gets you going.
That's cool, man. I appreciate
I
that.
think you do great, and I'm surprised to find out that you you weren't in broadcasting? This is like the first time you've done something like this?
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Other than this, my only mic skills were like I DJ'd for like 10 years. I was like a party DJ or whatever. So that's any confidence with the mic. That's where I got that from. But as far as podcasting, no, it's only all been
Yeah,
on here for like.
you are a natural. You're a natural.
Thanks, man. I really
I agree.
appreciate that. And I don't always see myself in that light, but it helps me when people tell me that, and it kind of encourages me. So thank you.
Sure. And you got a great cast. Got a great crew. I think you guys all just have a good chemistry. And again,
Yeah.
I want to see you more in the mornings. I'd love that.
Well, you know, OJ, we've actually been working together for a lot longer than people might
Oh, yeah.
know. You know, it's been what, probably about a year
Almost
and a
2 years
half
now. We started out
Yeah,
on another
almost 2
podcast.
years
We all
now,
got
yeah.
together on you could say it was on a podcast called TGB. We all kind of met
Yeah.
on there, and we learned how to do podcasts and produce together. I mean, Bobby Nick is a hell of a producer. He was just a fan guy, and we just get on here and grind on the gear every day. And he
Right.
would produce, and we call and collaborate, and that's why we're here right now. And a big part of it all started with Bobby Nick and Andrew and the fellas.
Yeah, sure. Bobby Nick, I'm very familiar with. I know him from the Backyard Boys and
Yeah, BYB, yeah. And
we-
you know, that other guy's gone now, so you can come back into the chat if you want.
absolutely. I actually just checked out to Stevie and Rad B Rad. I was watching that for
Be
a bit
rad
today.
with Stevie, yeah.
Yes. But I am back around all those channels. Yes, I left because of a particular fella. I just didn't want to be around, and at the same time, I didn't want to take away any of his quote unquote safe spaces. So, but yeah, now that fella's not around anymore, I'm glad to be back around a lot of these places. And Bobby Nick and I are in a Discord with Little Lemmy. That's one of my
Right.
favorite places. I'm so glad to be back there. So yeah.
Yeah, and you know, OJ, we actually just created a Discord for No
A
Filter.
Discord.
And I can definitely send you an invite to that.
Yeah, send it. I'll join it, brother.
Okay, cool. Right on. Yeah, it's been pretty popping. We just created it like what, 4 days ago, I think.
Okay, I gotta ask, what happened to Andrew?
Your guess is as good as ours, because I've never seen this happen before.
Yeah, like normally after he's stuffed and cuffed in his bed, as we like to say it, he's typically there the rest of the night. But
yeah, but for some reason they have put his computer desk against the wall. Looks like.
I think he dropped something beside his bed and then they moved it, and I think he needed something else after that.
I don't know. Yeah, and he's muted now, so
so you can't hear him beating his ass.
yeah, pretty crazy stuff.
Hey, wait. Is that a DoubleCon poster behind you, OJ? I just noticed that.
Yes, that is a DabbleCon poster, a Who Are You podcast poster, a Be Dabbling Live poster, an OJ poster, and you cannot see above the Mud Shark helmet, but there's a Cardiff poster, and yes, still the Uncle Rico show poster.
So you're still
see-
kind of in the camp. You're just pushing it off to the side. So you did get your DabbleCon poster, I see then, right?
I did. I actually didn't get any swag from DabbleCon. Other than the VIP.
The only thing, the reason why I say it's a DoubleCon is I see Chrissy Mayer's beautiful faces on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was
there's
so excited.
Andrew.
I was just so excited for there he is for DabbleCon that I was tuning in for streams that were covering kind of the after effects, and that's when I first really got to know Bedabbler. So that's when I first became familiar with Bedabbler, and I really enjoyed his streams after DabbleCon because he was really like the only one that was covering it. And I think didn't like Kevin Dumbfuck walk in and out and he cussed them out in that time or something. It was like a whole thing.
Oh yeah, it was getting
I gotta
bad.
say though, that was like a, I don't know, 20, 30 maybe a minute long confrontation, and